the guy that they thought it was?
And we're live.
No
We're
way.
up. We're up.
Hey, make sure you like and subscribe.
Hey, Joey's here.
I can't
Perfect
wait.
timing.
This should be the #1 topic.
We'll talk about it. We'll get into it.
Look,
Nut's very excited about the Zodiac Killer.
Congratulations
Congratulations, Nut. You got found.
on finding the Zodiac.
Wait, we found Ted Cruz?
That was Jake Gyllenhaal, actually.
oh,
I played Jake Gyllenhaal in the movie.
nice
Wow.
shirt, Doyle.
Hey, where'd you get this shirt?
I don't know. I got it from you.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Technicality.
How's it going, Joey?
Anyways, Big Nick, what do we got?
235. Episode 283.
283 sounds right to me.
Fuck it, go for it.
Let's go for it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
No, it's
Episode-
284.
284.
Because Monday was 280. So today would be 284. That would make sense for me.
Yep.
No.
All right,
Yeah, it does make sense.
try this again. 284.
There we go.
That's a wrap.
All right. All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Tuesday.
All right, make sure you like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Hit the bell button. We will be live tomorrow on Friday.
Yep.
Okay? So it'll be a quick turnaround for you. You'll watch us now at 5 or wherever time zone you're in, but then the following day we will be live at 8 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you fill in the comments below. All right, what do we have to talk?
All right. Today, here's what we got coming
Yeah,
out.
make that shit bigger, would you?
Dude, you are blind as a bat.
All right, so today we've got, what the hell? In the Pit's coming out at 12?
Coming out at 12.
What the, I thought it was 5. I
Well-
just told them you it was 5.
Well, tell them what's coming out at 5.
All right, I retract my statement.
Well, yeah.
It's a technicality.
Just for today.
Just for today. Just for
All right, so
today.
just for today, In the Pit's coming out at 12 o'clock Eastern time. So for you fuckers out the West Coast, it's 9 a.m. Eastern time, Western time, excuse me.
When you getting up?
And then, what you got, 8 o'clock out in Central? No.
No.
Mountaineer time, right?
No,
Who knows?
Mountain time would be 10.
Mountain time's
Fuck is
10.
Mountaineer time?
And then
It's
Central
West
would be
Virginia.
8 a.m.?
Central would be, no. Central keeps going. So it's 9 in the Pacific.
9, 10, 11.
11,
12.
12.
What time? What time?
Gotcha.
What do you think about like time in like Poland or Italy?
Italy,
That's tomorrow, isn't it?
Italy's
Technically
7 hours.
tomorrow.
Italy's 7 hours ahead.
All right, so
It's winter
you guys
over there.
can
It's
catch
Christmas
us-
time,
you
right?
can catch our show, then catch us live.
Isn't it 6 months ahead? Of
All right.
Drop.
And we also have
No.
at 5 o'clock, we have the Sox game vlog.
Yep.
Johnny, Joey, Dante, and Sophie went to the Red Sox game the other night, and supposedly they ran into a ton of different people down there. Isn't this right, fellas?
This is definitely right.
We sure did.
You
There
guys get
was
some interesting answers for those trivia questions?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We definitely did. There was one question I asked. You know, we'll wait till, don't want to spoil anything for the content when it comes out. There was a question I asked, hoping for a specific answer. Someone got it wrong, and they got the answer wrong the way they hoped they did. I'll just say it. I asked,
Yeah, fuck it,
who was
just
the
say
first
it.
person to walk on the moon? And I was hoping that someone would say Lance Armstrong, and someone did say Lance Armstrong, and it was very
Was it Big Nick?
Severely intoxicated or the Big Nick?
Big Nick
And,
always says.
and then the
Lance
guy,
Armstrong.
and then the guy goes, "Oh no, sorry, Buzz Aldrin."
Oh, he was definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was the second man to walk on the moon.
Son of a bitch.
enough
What
credit.
is going on?
All right.
And then the last thing we got is Snack Time Part 2 coming out at 8 o'clock.
Got two. I watched
Alright,
part
Part
one
two
last night.
of.
Did you?
Yeah. Best
Part two
sports
of.
All right.
And it's the finale. Find out what the best sports drink in the world is.
And
We name it
note,
tonight.
Note to self, it was,
They don't want you to spoil it.
spoiler alert, it is not what you think.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it was.
Oh, that's a
Right?
spoiler.
Me too, maybe we'll watch it.
Speaking of spoiler, I finally finished The Sopranos last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you stop believing? Don't stop.
So I knew that how it ended. Like I knew it just like
That scene.
did
Yeah.
what happened. But I also, and I figured like, is anyone
Yeah,
I'm
it's
I'm just gonna talk
about it.
I never gonna
I-
watch it, so
so
you're all
Probably-
set.
probably
going
not.
into
Oh, you'd love
going
it,
into
Nick.
knowing
You'd
what
love it.
happened, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, he's definitely dead. But after actually watching it, I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
dude, I was gonna say the opposite.
He's gonna die.
I was.
Oh, really?
I was gonna say like I heard like all the ooh what really happened. Then once I watched it, I was like, why is there a debate about this? It's pretty.
Really?
Yeah,
looks
I
cut
think-
and dry.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, the dude who goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, I think it's. Well, he looks in the front door.
Going to the bathroom?
No. That's the whole show. It's just
I don't know, dude.
The dude sitting there shaking and goes to
I
the.
think it goes to the
Chicken?
bathroom,
Oh, he's got
but
hell of a
you,
shit, huh?
you think about it, they usually don't do it in front of the family. I don't know.
Well,
If you go
there was
back
war.
to
They
season
were in
3,
war.
there's a scene where somebody says, like, I heard you don't even hear the bang, that it just goes black.
Oh, really? Okay.
So
Yeah, that's
that one kind of.
I think. Spoiler alert for The Sopranos. Probably should have said this beforehand.
Who gives a fuck at this point?
Yeah,
You've had a long time.
I knew what happened. I still watched it.
You've had 20 years.
It's
Yeah,
also it's 20 years. It's a great show.
Oh, man.
highly recommend anyone to watch it.
What a fucking
You gonna watch
show.
Many Saints now?
I mean, I might as well.
Yeah, you
I heard
might.
it was just decent.
Yeah, it was okay.
I watched the first episode of Squid Games
I watched
last
the first
night.
episode too of it.
I can't wait to watch all of it.
Please don't tell me
What-
anything about
what
that. That one
is
we need some spoiler time.
Oh, yeah,
I want to
that just
watch
came
it.
out last week.
What an
No
electric
spoilers
first
on that one.
episode.
I didn't.
I don't want to know
love it.
anything. I don't want to know what the hell it's about. I know it's
Yeah,
Korean and
I
that's
didn't know
it.
anything about it either entering the
these
show.
still wanna
And
go.
honestly, I didn't love it. I was kind of bored by it.
Mm.
If that's weird, because the show is kind of exciting. I watched the first episode. I started watching the second episode. I know.
Don't listen to him. It's amazing.
Okay.
It was very good.
It's
I will say
very-
you're the first person to say anything
Yeah.
short of amazing.
Yeah.
But
I know. I gotta keep watching it. I'm gonna. The show I said if I'm gonna watch it slowly. So, yeah.
hey, speaking of
Like, take
television,
my time with it. Take my time with it.
And everything kind of played
yeah,
out.
like
I was notified by Casey. You don't have to get through all the topics.
it was just
I let
it was a it seemed like an
Casey tell you
apropos.
that? Hey, Casey, go fuck
Oh,
yourself.
man.
It seems like an apropos
Speaking of
little thing.
television, what?
Speaking of television, you guys see that wild card game?
I certainly did. I stayed up to watch it at 12:30, and I'm tired.
Yeah, as am I.
You watched it?
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah, and I was
Fucking party.
ready to go into extras.
How many
Yeah, I
runs did
was
Scherzer
too.
give up?
Well, only one, but he
One.
didn't look good.
Yeah.
He didn't look good.
Yeah, I mean he made it through 4 1/3.
I looked a little tired in the first inning, man.
So he never had.
He-
So the thing with Scherzer, and I've
Maybe
watched.
he didn't get his sleepy
He was
time.
saying it
Yeah.
after in the post to Pedro. He was like, I
got
didn't have
excited.
it. He was like, my elbow was bothering me. I couldn't locate.
So yeah, Scherzer went 4 1/3, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. And normally in a playoff game, you look at that, you're like, oh, that's not terrible.
He
But
left 2 on when he got out too.
yeah. I mean, so Scherzer, I've watched a lot of Scherzer postseason starts over the years, and for a guy who's as good as Max Scherzer is and has like pretty solid postseason numbers, he is a very interesting pitcher to watch in the postseason because he gets overamped very easily and he overthrows a lot, and what that causes him to do is leave fastballs down the middle, leave sliders up, lose control of his slider and not have it. And that's kind of what happened last night. He was, hitting 97 with his fastball consistently, but he was missing location with his off-speed stuff. He wasn't locating well, and especially in these one-game playoffs, he wasn't like he was just very amped. And that
Yeah, I
happens
mean
all the time with him.
it's no secret he's a head case. That's kind of like his
That's
whole thing. Yeah.
I mean, you saw when he got. Did you see what happened when he got pulled from the game?
He just shook his hand.
yeah.
Dave
Instead
Roberts
of giving
comes
him
like,
the
"Give me
ball.
and Max Scherzer shakes his hand
That
instead.
was so funny.
Yeah, he had to reach into his glove. Like, no,
grab
no,
the
no,
ball
no.
from him.
Give me the ball.
Like Max Scherzer didn't want to leave the game.
Yeah.
And
love
but
that.
Max Scherzer is such a good pitcher that even when this is happening, he's like the bend don't break type pitcher where he'll give up a run or two, not look sharp, but because he's so good, he won't. The levees.
He
won't
never really
break.
gets shelled.
Yeah, exactly. He's
In the
never given
postseason,
shelled
at
in the
least.
postseason. I mean, his career postseason ERA is 3.33, 23 career pitching appearances, 19 starts, and 116 innings of 3.33 ball in the postseason. I mean, that's pretty spectacular stuff. But it was just a fun game.
Yeah.
Reno looked great. His curveball looked great. I took a bet last night. Neither parts of the parlay hit. Close parts. I took Wainwright's over 5 strikeouts and Cardinals to win straight up. And Waino had 5 strikeouts exactly.
So you got a push there?
I got a push,
Mm.
but then I didn't hit on the other part.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Soto was there,
Oh,
and so was who else?
Yeah, so
Kevin Long and
interestingly
Scott
enough,
Boras.
I wanted to talk about this.
Yeah.
Soto might find himself in LA one day.
I don't think not now.
Not now. I mean, he's still in the contract for 3 more years, and
Oh,
that's
is
on
he?
trading him.
Yeah.
But the reason he was there was supporting his friends.
Yeah, I know.
And he was
Scott
wearing
Boras
a
is
He's wearing
he was
Trey
wearing a
Turner.
Trey Turner jersey.
And then
Yeah.
after the game was over, Scherzer goes up and high fives him, and he blows a kiss. I looked like he was blowing it at Soto, but he was blowing at his wife. And it looked like he was right at Soto because he goes up to Soto, starts like shaking his hand through the netting, It was so cute.
It was good.
It'd be
I mean-
very funny if he just blew a kiss at not his wife.
Scherzer was drunk immediately after
he
the
gets
game.
drunk so quickly, and
Yeah.
he's so funny when he's shit-faced.
Yeah, when they had him on, like he was talking to Pedro, he like I don't know if he knew he was live because a couple of times he kept saying like, oh, "Guys, can I try that again? Let me. Like, I'm not doing very good. Let me run it back again."
Yeah,
And they were kind of being like, "It's okay, Max, take your time, but you're on the air now."
But I'll just say this about Soto going to the game. I mean, what other player goes to a game to watch his friends play wearing their jersey? You know, you don't see that in baseball often.
I don't think I've ever
He was
seen
wearing
that.
the Washington Nationals
He was.
jersey, not the Dodgers.
And then the hitting coach Kevin Long was wearing Max Scherzer's jersey from the Nats, and then Scott Boras was also there too.
I had never seen Scott Boris's face.
Yeah,
And he's also Juan Soto's father.
he's also
Yeah, Juan Soto's not a free agent.
No, he's not.
Yeah, weird that they would be hanging out now in the middle of a
I think
contract.
Boris got them the ticket.
I'm sure Scherzer got him the ticket.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's true.
So because Boris,
He has an
Boris-
in.
Boris and Scherzer were hanging out over the weekend at the Rams game on Monday night. They were saw on TV together, Scherzer and Boris.
I
And-
love Scott Boris.
By the
I
way,
do
who's the
too.
guy?
He's
What's his
kinda
name?
hilarious.
Raymond who?
He's just like
I don't know.
From everybody knows
Yeah.
Raymond.
Oh, Ray Romano.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
I thought that's what you were talking about. Like, there's no way he's talking about Ray
He was
Romano.
in LA, right?
Yeah,
I-
think it's
everyone does.
everyone knows him.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he was behind home plate with like a little beret on, like a white beret, and sunglasses.
That sounds like Ray Romano.
Just chewing on like I don't know what he was chewing on. Yeah.
But I just one more Juan Soto
The
thing.
celebrity sightings are so
Yeah,
funny there.
especially
There's always like
like-
the minor celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Magic Johnson.
Magic. I mean, he owns the team.
Yeah.
But you know, Juan Soto said last week there was an interview with him when the Nats were out of the playoffs and everything, and they were down a bunch in the game, and he hit a fly ball, and he sprinted down the line to first base, and someone asked him post game, and they said like, why did you do that? And like you didn't have to do that. You're out of the postseason. You know, it's a meaningless game. You're down a lot. Why'd you sprint down the line? He says, I know there are kids at home right now watching me play baseball, and 10, 15 years from now, I want them to know that this is how you play the game. Like you run, you play hard, you enjoy the game for everything that's worth. And so, if I'm he's 22 years old and he has this realization of himself as an athlete, as a person, that
Hey Johnny,
what?
you know who else did that?
Who?
Chase Utley.
Yeah, but Chase Utley isn't as good as Juan Soto.
Nolan Ryan.
No,
You're telling me this guy cares about the
love
kids?
That story. I love that story.
Yeah.
I
and,
think there
and
are
the fact
there
that
are,
he goes to these games and such a public
there are very
face.
few guys who do that. I think
Yeah.
Mike Trout is another guy that does that.
Yeah, but Mike Trout's boring. Like he's just a boring person. His main hobby is the weather. Like I'm not even joking.
What's wrong with that? The guy's
Listen, he's a great baseball player. He's a boring dude. He's not. There's a reason why no one knows who Mike Trout is, and he's the best player in
Guy's
baseball.
a fucking damp blanket
He's
at
a
the
fucking-
bottom of the laundry basket.
Exactly.
But
He's the most boring person out there.
But we're up
Love
here
him as a
talking-
player.
wrong with
we-
damn
but we do the
blankets
same
at
thing
bottom of
about-
the laundry basket?
Everything.
We do the same thing with Kyler Murray, where we sit here and say, like, he's so fun to watch, like, he's so great, he's so talented, MVP favorite. He's a wet blanket. He's the most boring personality in the world, but it doesn't matter. We only
Yeah.
focus on what he does on the field. With that, why does Mike Trout held to this standard of he also has to be a comedian? Why does he also have to entertain us anyway beyond baseball?
Maybe that's why he's so good.
I don't give a
just
fuck
focuses
about
on
him
playing.
off the field. I'm just saying he's
All
a
his
wet
energy is
blanket.
Yeah, I'm
towards
saying, well,
he doesn't have to be anything. He's the
When he
greatest
plays
baseball player in the world.
when he plays in a little brother market.
Why the fuck is everyone yelling? Jesus
I-
Christ.
It's my default setting, Mike. I apologize.
I bet you Mike Trout's helicoptering. On his
No,
air
he's
mattress.
not. He doesn't have fun. That guy's zero fun.
Mike Trout is 100% helicoptering. No doubt.
Yeah.
He hits
I
for
don't
the
think
cycle
he
on the
does.
field and in the sheets, baby. Layup.
So just back to the game. One more. We didn't even really talk much about the game. Chris Taylor, walk-off homer. Only the 5th walk-off homer in an elimination game, in a winner-go-home game in baseball history.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Dodgers.
That doesn't feel right.
Yeah. I mean,
Vin Scully's loving it. The
Yeah.
Dodgers.
that would have been great if he was there, able to call the game.
Isn't he dead?
No, he's 96.
Oh,
Still
Jesus
alive.
Christ. He's going
The greatest
kick the
baseball
Are you
bucket
player
sure?
of
Are
all
we
time.
sure
Yes.
he's alive?
He's 100% alive.
I thought
He's
I remembered.
100%. He
He's alive.
retired a couple
Didn't
years
we
ago.
talk
There
about?
would be a national holiday. if he
Yeah,
passed
if
away.
when he dies, you'll know. He's 93 right now. Turns 94 in a few weeks.
Oh, man. Someone get him a bucket.
I love Vin Scully.
The guy's the greatest.
There's no better voice in baseball. I was listening to Bob Uecker. I think this is Uecker's last year, which is weird because no one's really talking about that. But
No idea who that is.
Have you ever
Bong.
seen Major League?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just about outside.
Ball 4, ball 8, ball 12. And
That
the
guy's
bases are
also an
loaded.
announcer for the Milwaukee
Yeah.
Brewers.
Also in Mr. Belvedere, the TV show.
That guy's hilarious.
Good
Yeah.
vodka.
Yeah,
Bob,
that's 12 straight balls.
so Bob Euchre's retiring, and he's another one of those announcers that's been around forever. Former ball player himself.
That guy's right.
Yeah, but he's great, another legend. But these guys, Euchre and Sully, who are retired and retiring, it's a last generation of actually like, announcers who can paint a picture. There's still good announcers out there and broadcasters out there. I love the Mets crews of both radio and TV. They have some of the best announcers.
Donna Solo was good too.
Oh, Darcel is great.
Legend.
I think the fact that Vince Scully did it by himself.
Yeah,
in the booth.
the one-man crew.
He was
It's
like,
just-
"Yeah, I got this."
No one could ever do that again.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we're
I mean, it was
used
the
to.
thing of yesteryear. Like,
As he was getting older too, though, like he would be like, Kershaw with the changeup, it's clearly a curveball or clearly a fastball.
But you
Like,
didn't even say anything to him.
yeah, it would just be like whatever, because you just listen to him.
Yeah, I mean, it was a thing of like yesteryear where like a bunch of announcers like in the 50s, like Red Barber was the guy, I was just making sure I got his name right. Red Barber used to do the one-man crew. He was a great broadcaster, a lot with the Reds back in the day. Yankees too. He was one of those guys who also did the one-man crew. And he was like the Scully before Scully. But yeah, great announcer. Great game last night. I'm a little disappointed the Cardinals didn't win because I think really the only chance for anyone to beat the Dodgers was last night.
It just
Well,
goes
I mean,
to
they're-
show you how good they are. Like I know Chris Taylor is like good, but like they have all these guys on the team, and it ends up being him who hits a walk-off home run.
I
Like,
knew it was gonna
who
be
the
him.
fuck are you gonna pitch to on that team? Like they're just good. They're so good. They're so deep.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I was so expecting extras when 2 outs and Taylor was up. I was like,
Yeah.
I knew
All right,
I knew it was over when Taylor was up.
really?
I knew it was over. I'm like, as soon as they walked Bellinger, I was like, it's over. It's over.
It would have been sweet if Bellinger did get it.
Yeah, after all the things
Because
that's gone on with him this year.
exactly, it would have made hitting 168 okay this year.
Oh, this is the Scherzer
Hit
quote.
168.
Oh, he was
168.
atrocious. I wanted to look this
That's
up.
not an exaggeration. I
Still
made
won
sure to double
103
check.
games
Yeah.
with him hitting
106.
Yeah,
Did he win
106.
106?
Yeah. I wanted to look. I
And
wanted
he
to look
played-
this up. The worst season by a former MVP because this has to be up there
Oh yeah.
for players who play like X amount of games this season.
Well-
169 next year.
It's still better than 168.
Yeah,
This
but
is
that would also be his ERA too.
yes. This is the Max Scherzer quote.
Leon told me a couple days ago, you gotta get rid of this echo.
That was Scherzer.
Yeah.
We're fucking blackout already.
Yeah.
The part of it is that he has an echo. He's wearing headphones, so he has an echo when he's talking.
That's what he
He
said.
says, "You gotta get rid of this echo. I'm drunk. Whatever."
Yeah, and
It's like,
the
I don't think
broadcast.
it's the echo in the microphone, buddy. It's just you
You're
hearing things.
inebriated.
Yeah, they said he had some champagne in his ears.
Yeah, but games tonight. We got Astros at White Sox at 4, and Game 1 of the Red Sox Rays series at 8. Joey, how you feeling going forward?
Erod's pitching tonight.
Erod's pitching tonight.
Yeah.
Career
Erod
year
versus
for
Shane
Erod.
McClanahan. Sure
Yeah.
was.
It was.
What kind of career?
It was his best numbers.
Was it?
It sure was. Didn't feel like it, but Erod won 19 games.
This year?
Yeah, best year, career year for
I
Eddie.
thought he had his career year in, what was it?
19.
19? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. No, he had a 4.74 ERA this year.
4.74
13
ERA,
wins. Yeah, what are you talking about?
13
Fucking
wins.
high.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. All right.
what drugs are you on?
Look at his Ks per 9.
He had a high K per 9 rate, 10.6. He had the highest strikeout rate of his career, but his 2019 year was way better.
Hey,
He had a 1.3
best K
whip,
per 9 in his career.
1.3 whip, best K per 9 of his
He had a
career.
better whip in 2019.
Okay, all right.
He
He had a good year. He had a great year. It's a career year.
His FIP, his fielding independent pitching, was
Mm-hmm.
his career best. So his peripherals might have been his
He's a
career
free
best.
agent
year.
at the
Yeah.
end of the year, so let's see what happens.
He was a 6-win player in 2019.
That's not right. He won 19 games in 19, didn't
Well, in terms of WAR, like how valuable you are. He was 6-win player in 2019. He was a 1.9 WAR.
Well, I mean,
What?
I don't know. Does that have to do with? Would that factor in how shitty that team was?
No.
Or is that just a replacement across the
Replacement
league?
Across the league.
All right.
Well,
Right.
I feel okay about Eddie. I feel
Well,
okay about Eddie.
He's got postseason experience.
he? Well, JD
Yeah.
Martinez played this series.
I don't think
I
it
don't
matters.
think
I
so.
didn't miss him.
Game tonight, right?
Yeah, you didn't miss
You
him?
didn't miss him. He
No,
had like 35 home runs this year.
we won 6-2.
That's
I
one
didn't miss him.
game.
Yeah, It's not like
You're gonna miss him
You need him to win the series.
you didn't need him to beat the Yankees.
in
It's
one
not- it
game.
wasn't a
It's
series.
a one game series. It's one game. One game's different than a series.
Would I prefer him be back? Absolutely, of
Just said You
100%.
don't need him.
But I'm saying I'm not over here shaking in my boots because JD's not playing,
He's your third best hitter
and we were able to do it without him.
for one game.
If we put up 3 runs and that was it, and we squeaked
They
out a
also beat
3-1, that'd be one thing. But we
I
put up
mean,
6.
that's- Well, they only JD played like missed half a game, and also that team don't. If you beat the Nationals offensively without JD Martinez, like that team, congratulations. Like you're not saying much.
All right, we're gonna move on to football. Rams versus Seahawks tonight.
Great game. So much
Preview.
good sports tonight.
Little preview action. What we got?
Good sports.
Good sports. Good sports.
Who we taking?
Good soup.
What's the line? Who we taking?
The line-
Rams
Yeah. I mean,
minus.
what do we think of the Seahawks this year?
I think they're good.
What?
I'm a believer. I think they're good.
Seahawks are trash.
I
Seahawks
feel-
are
2.5 to the Rams. It's
Two
in
and a
Seattle
half.
though.
it's even for the Rams right now. I'm taking the Rams.
I'm
3.
taking the Rams. They're not losing
Minus
2 games
3?
in a row. Not
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah,
I mean-
Rams minus 3.
The over's 54.5 too.
So that and the Rams are at home. So this is
No,
essentially.
Seahawks are at home.
Oh, okay. So it's a 6-point.
I need
Spread,
Russell Wilson
essentially.
to have a shitty game.
Hmm?
I need Russell Wilson
going
to
up
have
against
a
him?
shitty game.
Oh,
I'm going
fantasy?
I'm going against him. this
Oh wait. Hey Ryan, don't we have Matthew Stafford as our quarterback?
Yes, you do.
So you
I'm
guys,
taking
yep.
Seahawks too.
Yep,
I
you
got.
need- that means
I
need
sent you an
Rams to win.
invitation last night on your email to join the league.
All right, get one.
I'll send it again.
Congratulations. You're in the league.
You're in.
But yeah, it's a
Congrats.
great game. I'm not. I don't think the Seahawks are that good this year. I think they're the worst team in the NFC West. That's my hot take today. They're the worst team in the NFC West.
I just don't see the Rams losing 2 games in a row.
Yeah,
How has DK been since the first week?
he's been up and down.
Yeah.
Well, no, he was he wasn't used his first 2 weeks.
Was he like a
And then he's been used- he's
one
been used
season
a lot.
wonder?
No, so
I'll take the 1 season wonder on my team.
yeah, I'd take him. I mean, he had his last 2 weeks have been better. His first 2 weeks he wasn't used much because they were using Lockett a lot more.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Well, they can keep using Lockett because she's got fucking DK Metcalf on her team too. So don't throw him the ball. No, my fucking luck, the guy will have fucking 12 catches for 150 fucking yards tonight.
3 touchdowns. Throws a touchdown.
yeah.
What's his name? DeKalen?
It is DeKalen Zacharias Metcalf.
It's kind of a sick name.
He should go by that.
Yeah, you really should.
DeKalen Zacharias?
Although DK is kind of cool too.
DK's also
It
cool.
is. Yeah. Just a cool name, cool guy.
Yeah.
I think it's the coolest name in football. If you think about it for a second.
Matt Ryan.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick name.
Let me guess. Casey would say Tom Brady.
Clinton Dix is a great name.
Haha Clinton Dix is, yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah,
He's got a crazy name, actually. His, like, full name.
let's look it up.
I forgot what it is, though.
Clinton Dix.
Uh-huh.
Hayshawn Treshawn Clinton Dix.
Yeah.
Hayshawn Trayshawn?
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Sean Trey, Sean.
Hayshawn Treshawn
I
Clinton
wonder if
Dix.
that name's actually on the sports ticket.
Yeah, it is. It's his real name.
Oh,
I
what,
mean, it definitely is.
who was the
Hayshawn
guy? DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
DeBrickashaw
Yeah,
Ferguson.
that was
a
a great
great one.
name.
You know, one of my favorite things in sports with sports names are the Morris twins in basketball.
Marquise and Marquise.
Marquise and
Dominican
Marquise.
Sue.
Dominican.
Dominican.
Dominican's a great name too.
Is he Hawaiian?
He's with the Bucks.
I
You just said he was in the Lions.
no, I said is he Hawaiian?
Hawaiian.
No, he's not Hawaiian. He's on the Buccaneers.
He's from Portland, Oregon.
Oh, really?
How are
Yes.
the Packers only
I always
minus
thought
3
he-
against the Bagels?
Yeah, I know.
What's the catch?
I don't know.
Sorry, not going to get into this, but
Check it out.
If that's the
for-
case, I got a fucking confidence pick.
Can you
Yeah.
go down to
yeah. I'm going to bet on the Rams right now.
It didn't say.
2.5.
Portland, Oregon?
He's Jamaican. So his mom was Jamaican.
Oh, I always thought he
And
was.
Cameroon.
I always thought he was Hawaiian.
Nope. You were mistaken.
I'm certainly mistaken.
He's Jamaican. You're mistaken.
I was Jamaican a mistake.
You're making me crazy. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Football.
Good
Crazy
football
shit
names, I
happens
guess.
in Jamaica, let me tell you, I've heard stories.
Yeah.
I've heard stories about people in Jamaica.
Like what?
Like, let's just say there's a lot of free willing going on down there.
Willie,
mean?
the
No, no.
whales?
No,
There's a lot of
like
whales?
free willing. Like a lot of people, like there's like a lot of
Like
All right.
nude beaches? What are you trying to say?
All right, let's just get this over with. I have heard from unnamed sources that have went down to Jamaica. I have sources.
You have people
on
going-
Juliet's family's half side.
Foreign correspondence.
That
Name
there are,
sources, but
there are.
names them.
Well, it's her side of the family. I'm not going to say who it
You
is.
didn't even have to say that.
You don't have to say that. You can say, I have no people.
I have sources from her half. Because my half ain't doing this crap. That everybody runs around naked down there. Like there's parts of the island that they literally
Yeah, it's
are
probably like
naked.
nude beaches and shit. You
There's
never been to a nude
beaches in the
beach?
U.S. You know
Are you
that too,
fucking-
right?
Are you fucking
is there?
kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, nude beaches. That's the thing.
I've been to a
fucking
nude
kidding
beach
me?
You
before.
have?
Yeah.
Where?
No thanks.
Ibiza? Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks.
Yes.
sounds free.
No thanks. I don't need to be seeing that many snakes
How
in
long?
the sand.
How long, Mike? As
How long? Wait, that's a weird way to start. a
Yeah.
question on nude
How
beach.
long? No, not where I'm going with it. How long is your dick? How long being nude on a beach until you feel like, okay, I'm not.
I didn't do the
No?
nudity.
Okay.
No,
'Cause
I couldn't do it. The most I got was I was a speedo type deal.
Because I think I would go for it,
sick.
and like after probably like an hour, maybe I'd be
Yeah.
like, fuck it,
I
whatever.
couldn't do it. I was like, I know it's like no one would bat an eye because this is just like normal. But I was
Yeah.
like, in my
I don't know
mind,
if I could
can't
do it. Yeah.
Not enough confidence either.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they let it hang out there. You know,
I mean, the worst
Yeah.
thing that would suck is you get a sunburn on your dick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'd not be good.
Or get a nice tan.
Every time you fucking piss.
Hands off for a little bit, eh?
All right, let's talk a little bit about Stephon Gilmore.
This is fucking bullshit. I hate this.
Yeah, I know you would.
Fucking
Little
hate
trade
this
action.
bullshit.
Nick, you want to tell us where he was traded to?
He's traded the Carolina Panthers for a fucking dick slap 6th-round conditional bullshit pussy whip fucking pick. That's what the truth was.
Yeah.
In
How do you really
layman's
feel?
terms, that
Bullshit.
means he was traded for a 6th-round pick, correct?
Yeah.
Unconditional. Whatever the fuck that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what does that mean?
I don't know, but that's what it's titled.
That's the sixth round, no conditions.
No conditions, no matter what.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
The
well,
guy fucking played
if we kept him the rest of the year, was this his last year?
last year, yeah.
Okay, so we had to get something for him. What do you think, like, best case scenario?
Something better for him in the offseason, probably.
I was gonna say, like, what do you think is the best thing we could have got from him?
Apparently, no
I
one
think
wanted
at one
him.
point you could have got a first round.
like a no,
No.
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 At
not
one
after-
point, if you could,
Well, like,
traded
years
right
ago.
after the defensive player of the year,
Like,
award.
like
yeah,
last
but
year.
they weren't gonna do
Like
that.
this past offseason. What,
Like
second
a third
round?
pick, maybe.
Third?
Yeah.
No one wanted him. That was the biggest thing. No one wanted him. That's why they said they were going to cut him, and then they got interest, and that's why they traded him. They said we're about to release him. People were like, "Oh, well, actually, we want him," and be like, "Oh, we'll give you him for
fucking
something."
shit you want him. He's still
Yeah.
fucking nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird, the whole, like, you can tease, like, we're gonna release him and then take offers. That doesn't, it feels weird.
I just saw the
Feels
whole
dirty.
release down
Yeah.
to Tampa fucking bullshit happening. At least he's not going down there.
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked. Well, they just don't have the money, probably. I don't.
No, they could have.
I did think about it. I mean, they need secondary help. That's
I
like,
mean, that would,
the only
Every
place
single
they're
corner is
lacking.
hurt on their team right now.
that would absolutely boost their fucking secondary. If they got him.
And what's his name? Sherman. Sherman was pretty tough last week. Like,
It was
he looked
first
not
week.
great.
Get in game shape.
get in
Yeah.
shape.
Belichick
Had to
was
learn-
fucking torturing him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keeping
I mean,
him busy.
He knew the guy was new guy on the field. You know, just learning the playbook.
That's what Brady did when Jonathan Jones got hurt that one series and had to take him out. And Bethel went in, went right to Bethel.
Mm-hmm.
You do just go right after that fond deer.
Mm-hmm.
Right
You
at
know
him.
where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Beat
Just
me.
like my car with the deers. Right at him.
Here I
What?
come.
You just go after deers when you're driving.
Technically, I do.
Well, you did it once.
Technically.
No, but technically, he was in my way. Or she, in this case. It's not my fault.
Doe.
Oh, you hit a doe?
A deer.
No.
Female deer?
I had a
Ray.
I had a
don't
female.
know.
I had a buckle cross the other day.
You what?
I had a buckle cross it the other day.
Really?
Big fucking boy, right down here in Westford.
Really?
I was coming from Dad's house.
Uh-huh.
I was going up 2-way, right past Bales Plus, like going up that road.
Yeah.
No, you bringing a bagels tomorrow?
Wow.
I got next week.
You guys gotta let me know what kind of bagels you want, though.
Egg.
Egg.
Email.
I'll send you a fax.
Hi, Gardner. I hope this email finds you well. Happy Thursday.
Picture of a bagel. You have to decide for what kind it is, and then just get that.
Just show it.
I have convinced him on the egg. The egg bagel's fucking
Big
good.
time.
bagel,
Big
good.
time. That was my
French
first
toast
egg bagel. It's not going to be my
Have
last.
you ever had French toast bagel?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Very
try the
good
French toast
too.
bagel this time. Try to
What I
change it up a
steer you
little
wrong?
No,
Would I stay and run?
never have. Never would.
A little update, breaking news update. Jalen Smith.
See ya.
He got cut by the
That was
Cowboys.
last night, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you were going to tell me he got signed by
He did.
somebody.
The
Yeah.
Packers. They just
I
signed
like
him.
that move.
Yeah.
It's a good move.
Yeah.
Don't they have a guy just like him on the team?
Zadarius Smith.
Oh yeah, same last name.
He's out for till week 14.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
There we go.
Well, you have it.
Our
All
replacement.
right, thank you.
You got Jalen Smith.
For some reason, the same last names really fuck.
Bless
with
you,
me.
boss. Yep. Speaking of signings, how about a third go around with Jamie Collins back to the win?
Yeah. He's
What?
back. Yeah.
Jamie Collins re-signed back with the Patriots
Cut
yesterday.
last
What,
week.
do I live under a rock? Who did he
No,
play for?
no. Do I need to care about this? Does this affect anything?
I would.
He'll be good on the Patriots again because for some reason they just like know how to like make
They
him
know how
look
to
good.
Yeah, they use them right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just really doesn't make sense.
But
to me
it,
either.
I guess it's just I don't know. We're spoiled after everything with the Pats.
Also,
with the
no, you
Pats.
shouldn't care because the Pats stink.
That's the thing.
So,
It's like
this doesn't matter.
That team that almost stinks was a 56-yard field goal away from beating the Bucks.
Man.
The same.
yeah,
You can pay what ifs all you want though. They almost won. If fucking what's his name didn't catch it on his head, they would have been undefeated.
I'm just saying that
Someone's gotta
the
get us.
Patriots
Shoulda,
were
couldas.
no business being even close in that game,
yeah.
and they were.
Good thing it was raining. It's the only reason the game was close.
Tom Brady knows how to play in the rain, though. He's lived here for 20 years.
Yeah. Rains everywhere.
What if it didn't rain?
Then the Bucks would have won by 35.
Yeah.
Is it time
It's time now.
I want to. Yeah.
to talk about the best topic we have ever talked about? The Zodiac Killer has apparently been identified.
Whoa,
yeah,
now you
he
say
has.
apparently. I thought
Apparently.
It wasn't
Yeah.
So this is based upon a cold case task force,
Yep.
I think located in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Before you keep going, can you give me a recap of this? Like I
1960s.
Okay, let's let
1960s.
Mike because he is our
1960s
Alright.
terrorized.
What year? Give me a year. I'll give you
60 something.
61.
60, yeah.
1961
start.
Throughout the 60s, he was
1960.
terrorizing Northern California, the Bay Area. He would just pretty much murder anyone he wanted. There was the two most famous ones were the people in the car on the cliff he shot, and then the two kids in the park. One of them got away though. He also dressed as like a medieval crusader for that one. His MO was to kill them and then fuck with the cops. He would send like cryptic letters, weird phone calls, all that. They had absolutely zero idea who he was, not even close to ever catching him. And apparently after 70, 40, math, 60 years, this cold case team thinks they caught him. But the guy who they think it is died in 2018.
Yes.
But the
And they
big
also
thing
tied
he
up
did was
code-
like the what's the word? Like
really
ciphers.
did.
Ciphers, yeah.
Like the ciphers he would give to the
Yeah,
cops.
yeah,
So like
to the
coded
cops.
letters
Coded
that like nobody
messages.
So
ever
Mike, didn't
was able to.
I heard that he also would, kill kill the woman but leave the guy.
That was just the park people, right?
The park people. He also, I think he tried to kill them both. The guy survived though,
Oh.
or the girl survived. Which one survived?
I think the guy did.
I think the guy did.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very. I mean, he is the most notorious
Yeah, he's
serial
like-
killer never caught.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Mike, I don't know if you saw this. Did you read into like how they caught him and shit?
No.
So one of the like the looks obviously, and
team.
like somebody had said that
Oh,
like it
this-
was him and the scar on his
Yeah,
forehead.
yeah.
But the big thing is the cipher that they couldn't decipher before.
Yeah.
If you pull out all the letters of his full name, then the cipher makes sense.
No way. What? So
Yeah.
What did the cipher end up saying? Do you remember?
Baba Booey David Stern.
I don't know if that
Figure
was
it
in
out.
there,
Stern,
but
sorry.
That's pretty wild.
yeah, crazy to try that too.
Yeah.
Wait, so
So
explain the
the
cipher thing again?
So like he was a code that no one was able to decipher with like the zodiac signs and stuff like that. And then there'd be some random letters in it, and if you pull the random letters out from the code, it would like have clues in it, but they would never ever decipher it until something with his name it related to his name. You rearrange the letters in his name, and you put it in the code. It helps you figure out like
Yeah.
who it is and stuff like that.
It's pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if this guy is obviously was a sick bastard, but I mean,
Dude, there were like Facebook pictures.
Oh, yeah,
First
that's
of all,
what I
how
wanna talk
fucking
about. He had a
weird is it
Facebook.
that he had like a Facebook? The Zodiac Killer had a Facebook
Okay,
account.
so I
and shit?
found his Facebook. His name is Gary Post.
Yep.
I found his Facebook account. This is his Facebook. This is his profile picture. Handsome man, handsome lad. This is the Zodiac Killer.
fucking hot.
The only thing you can see on his Facebook, and I find this absolutely hilarious. Gary Post recommends Casey Anthony in the court of public opinion on the Washington Post.
Oh.
Wow.
This got rep the other,
Holy cow.
Unbelievable.
murders.
Did you see the
The
memes?
person posted.
The photos.
Of like it was like whatever year that the Zodiac Killer movie came out. It was like 2006 or it was like the Zodiac Killer in 2006 sitting on the couch. It was the Leo meme of like.
But you're talking. You're talking about You're talking
What
about
do you think he
this,
thought
right?
when have you seen the movie?
Yeah, that where the guy. yeah.
No.
When Jake Gyllenhaal ends up going to like the, I don't know, it's like the local hardware store and he thinks it's that guy. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
he
love
goes
that
to the
movie.
local hardware store and he
Never
thinks
seen
it's the guy who's behind the, who owns the hardware store.
Yeah.
And he like looks at him, and the guy gives him that face. Could you imagine this guy like watching the movie and is like,
Ah,
hey.
not me. Do you think you watched the
You
movie?
think it's the hardware store guy? You think he could pull that off?
100%.
Dude,
The ciphers, the
Dude, all
codes.
these guys are narcissistic
Yeah.
psychopaths. Of course, you watch the movie.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Just like he's in theaters just watching it.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
oh,
all wrong.
Well, apparently he was telling his friends and shit.
Yeah, so okay, the
what?
funniest I saw this thing on Twitter,
Yeah.
and who knows how like true it is, but I'm gonna choose to believe it because it sounds hilarious. So this thing on Twitter about apparently this guy knew that the guy was a Zodiac Killer, and he'd post photos with him with the Gary Post, and with the caption being "My last visit with old man Gary Post Zodiac question mark." God dang, I miss you, old man. This is like right after he passed away. And just a bunch of photos of him with the Zodiac Killer.
Zodiac?
Zodiac, and there are more of these posts
Just
too.
right out there on
Like,
Facebook.
Another photo of them together, and it's like mountain time with the old man Gary Post Zodiac.
oh my god.
Like this guy was just saying like he's a Zodiac Killer in his Facebook post with him.
So now I heard like theories that like maybe he was leading some kind of class or something, if you will, that like maybe like associating with other recreational murderers.
Huh.
Yeah, and so all those folks are probably getting looked into as we speak.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that class like he goes on the chalkboard and just writes on the chalkboard like how teachers write their name. He just writes in like random code. My name is Mr. Post.
Square.
I like how
circle
you
the
just
cross
used
on it.
recreational murder. I'd like to petition to change serial killer to that name.
Recreational murderer.
So apparently,
I like that. Yeah.
One thing I also do want to bring up is, according to this article, apparently he's claimed to have killed 37 people.
Yeah.
I thought it was only like
All those guys.
No.
All those guys say numbers. I don't know. I think he's
So
confirmed
they're-
like 4. It's like not that many.
But they're tying more murders.
I mean, it's
to
4
them.
human beings. It's a lot. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I gotta like.
Killing one's enough.
Yeah, I gotta like keep
Anything
in my
more
head
than
like these are
one's too
human
many.
lives. It's not a game.
Oh, that's also like 50 years ago at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. You get desensitized. You listen to crime, like true crime stuff every day, and you're like,
Oh,
he only
only
killed
4
12.
people?
Like
Yeah.
Dahmer got 16.
I ain't got nothing on.
I listened to one the other day. It was like this guy, like on a railroad, killed like 4 people. I'm like, and this guy's one of the most prolific. He only got 4. What an idiot!
Yeah,
What a loser.
it's really easy to
better
lose
next
sight of the
time.
humanity.
Who's got the highest count?
The Golden
Dahmer.
State.
Albert
thought-
Fish is up there,
I
and
thought Dahmer had like 130 or something. Well, that he said.
he said a bunch. No, the big one that I
The
was.
Golden
Who's the
State
guy
Killer
with
had,
the
like-
H.H. Holmes had a ton. He had the house.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Who?
Golden State. H.H. Holmes. He was like the first one. He's the guy. They're making a movie with him.
Yeah.
With who?
Now,
Is
can
it
we
Leo?
all like agree this? Excuse me. This could probably never happen again to that magnitude because
Serial
You don't
killers?
really see serial killers. I mean,
Yeah.
Israel
Well, dude, do you
Keys
see-
is the last one who really.
That one.
do you remember
he
the,
could. He said he could solve a bunch of cold cases. That guy.
And then he
love
killed
that.
himself.
That one's my favorite one, probably.
Do you guys
was
know about
wild.
the DC Sniper?
Yeah. DC
Yeah.
Sniper's good.
Yeah, that one. I mean,
That was like a duo though.
Yeah, it was 2 guys.
Did
It
you
was-
see-
It
did you
was
see
a
how they
kid
were-
and a guy who kind of brainwashed this kid. And the interesting story about that was like he was 16 at the time, and like could he be tried? He was tried as an adult, and he was sentenced to death.
As he should be.
But like what should he be sentenced as? He was a minor at the time.
Under the
16
supervision
16
of
is
this
old.
guy.
This guy. I mean, I remember when it was happening because like when we go to soccer games, like my parents would go to soccer games with my brother and like stuff like that because he was playing little league soccer, and you like have to look for a white van as it drives around the city because like you never know. Like,
That's
what's
wild.
happening. Yeah.
You see how they caught the the Golden State Killer recently using that new like genetic genealogy thing.
Yeah,
That's, like,
23andMe.
like that's kind of all crazy. So,
Dude,
like,
you
they're
want to talk about a stupid way to get caught? Fucking BTK.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god.
Like that just is.
Yeah, BTK. I mean, they released something about him a couple years ago, and then he sent in a letter being like, "Hey, it's me, BTK. That's not what happened."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, BTK, it's not the '70s anymore. We have DNA,
Yeah.
and yours is all over this piece of paper.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're under arrest."
So dumb, dude.
Yeah.
What? This seems like a weird question, but who's your favorite serial
Oh,
killer?
jeez, Louise. I don't know. Can we do this?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not into this true crime stuff myself. It's not-
Honestly, it's,
I've seen Big Nick. You ever seen that guy kill Serial Man?
That's a good one.
probably has Zero Keys. I admire his work.
Oh God.
I'm kidding.
He was like abducting, like he was like taking people
bury
hostage.
kill buckets throughout the country, and like 2 years later, go back, get him, and just kill someone he sees. Pretty crazy.
You got an answer?
You know what a gross one is? I don't know why he came to mind as Rodney Alcala.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a fucked up person.
Yeah, he makes me feel gross, and I
Yeah.
think because he makes my stomach drop, I'll
Yeah.
go with him. Not that I admire his work or anything of the sort. More of like a wow, that one really like as far as like a horror villain, that guy is up there.
What do you do?
So he was
Was he
would
the
tell
dating? Was he the dating show
He
killer?
was the dating show
Yeah.
killer. So
he was a fucked up
he
individual.
would like tell people, primarily women, that he was a photographer, and then like lure them back to his place and do the damn thing.
Yeah.
And then after he was convicted of doing that, he went on the dating game, the 1970s game show,
Yeah.
and like the girl was like, "Please don't make me," like because she chose him, and then actually met him after the show and was like, "Don't make me go out with this guy."
Yeah.
And then like a couple weeks later, he was convicted of or arrested for a whole handful of abductions and murders and atrocities and yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
The 70s, man.
Yeah, dude.
Why were we all killing each other?
California in the 70s, there was like 10 serial killers.
You had no
could
shot.
not go anywhere.
No.
Like the Sunset Strip killers,
Golden State.
Golden State.
You know what it was is lead poisoning. I'm not even kidding. Like that's like a big theory that people believe like because like we started using lead paint in the 40s, so like the 70s would have been like the first generation to like grow up around a lot of lead paint and like aggression and like hallucinations and things like that.
Fucked up everyone's minds.
Yeah, we started putting lead in everything, and then we all started killing each other. Yeah, that's a theory. I choose to believe it.
That seems about right. Well, speaking of crazy theories, Jim Harbaugh flirting story.
Is this about the throwing the football with the girl? No,
All these
not it.
Let me get there.
Okay, sorry.
So there's an epic story about Jim Harbaugh playing catch with women, trying to flirt with him, goes viral. Okay. Jim Harbaugh is apparently the biggest alpha in the world when it comes to flirting.
Okay, this is certainly written by an Ohio State fan
Yeah,
who was like, "Oh, Urban, did you see
I'm
what
just-
Jim
I'm
did?"
simply reading this.
Yeah.
I'm not providing my.
All right, I got it. A female student started flirting with him at a party, Jim Harbaugh. He asked if she wanted to play catch, and they proceeded to take it super seriously. Made her run routes, fired bullets until she got bored and left.
I wish this was
So this is what the
true.
blog says. "Come on, let's go," Jim barked. While girl number one picked herself up, girl number two gamely grabbed the ball and lobbed it back. Again, Jim got in his QB squat and smacked the ball, did a hard 3-step drop back, and fired the ball at girl number three. She ducked where the ball hit the top of her head and went into the street. Girl number two ran after it while girl number three sat on the ground rubbing her head. When girl number two's throwback to Jim was short, Jim got a bit annoyed and would set the girls up on a relay so that the two girls were about 25 yards away. And the third girl was halfway in between so that the girls could throw to her, and she would run to get the ball for Jim. For the next 5 to 10 minutes, he was firing balls at these two poor girls, knocking them down or hitting them in the face about half the time.
And this is when he was in college.
This is when he was in college. He was 100% oblivious. What a...
Did he play in college?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
it's
Oh, this didn't happen like
Where?
this week.
I thought this happened as the coach.
No.
Yeah.
No, this was this week.
Okay, then yeah, this
No, it's
happened in
not
college.
this week.
They brought it up because of the whole Urban Meyer situation.
Yeah, someone brought it up.
Alright.
So
About how fucking weird. Everyone who is associated with football.
Where did he go to
are just
college?
strange people.
Michigan.
Yeah, he's a quarterback from Michigan. Played backup for He started a little bit in the NFL, but he was mostly a backup.
Rich, people who have money are weird as fuck.
He didn't have money at this. He was a college quarterback.
Oh, true.
All
I keep
quarterback-
forgetting this isn't right now. I like to think this is happening now.
Let's just talk about it like it is.
I have this theory that in order to be a good NFL quarterback, you have to be the strangest person ever. Like, there's so many quarterbacks. Like, Tom Brady is a weird dude.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
he's
is.
a fine fella.
He's a little weird.
He's a weird dude.
But
Aaron Rodgers, strange dude.
He's fun.
Russell Wilson, strange dude.
I don't
Russell
think Aaron
Wilson
Rodgers
is
is
a
weird, dude. I think he's just kind of like an earthy
asshole.
country.
No, he's not.
Earthy crunchy.
Oh, he's a fucking dickhead.
He's a dickhead.
That doesn't make it weird.
Yeah,
He's just an ass.
You also don't know his
Kirk
like.
Cousins, weird dude.
Not a good quarterback. Though.
Don't care about him.
Yeah,
at
don't
all.
care about him.
Also, RG3, one of the weirdest dudes ever.
Again, not a good quarterback. Don't care about him.
Tim Tebow, weird dude.
Not a good quarterback. Don't care about him.
These guys won the Heisman, though, Michael.
Dan Marino, normal. Steve Young, normal. Troy Aikman, kind of
What about me?
weird.
Am I normal?
No.
I know I'm not a good quarterback.
You're also not an NFL quarterback, unfortunately. Yet.
Joe Montana, normal.
But yeah.
Joe Namath,
Peyton-
not
Peyton's
normal.
pretty
Joe
funny.
Namath, not
Mike,
normal.
what's
Peyton-
normal?
Peyton's
to
funny.
you?
I mean, he did kiss Papa John on the
I
mouth
have
that
a
one
question
time.
From Mike. What's normal to you?
What do you mean, dude?
Normal's just a setting on a
This
washing
should be
machine, bro.
This should be the question of the day.
Like, what is normal to you? You think that these guys should be like,
I'm normal.
what, slacking back some brews and
What do you mean? What?
Like,
what is your
normal,
question?
like,
I think
Slacking-
that what you're
slacking
doing right
back
now
some
is
brews?
Not normal.
Not normal what you're doing.
so why can't RG3 be his?
I'm
whatever?
not saying there's anything wrong with it. Jesus Christ. I'm
RG3
just
is a
saying.
very
Hey,
strange
don't bring Jesus
individual.
into it.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, why can't these guys just be like Mike Trout?
I
Why
am
can't
not
he be-
saying there is anything wrong with it. I'm just pointing out the fact that they're not normal.
What's normal though?
I don't fucking know.
Like,
Intervention!
all right, you're telling me that this Jim
Fucking
Harbaugh story is
existential.
normal?
Yeah, you think that's normal?
You
Just to
have
be
normal
throwing
behavior?
balls at girls' heads?
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, exactly.
well, you're not normal.
You just hug.
If you were at a
Come
party,
on, get her.
if you were,
I'm
if
playing
you're
catch-
single in
ask
college,
DJ, if I'm playing catch with you from 5 feet away, I'm hucking that thing.
I'm saying if you're a single guy in,
Literally
I
the
would
worst
fucking,
person of
I
all
would throw
time.
that ball so far on the ground, fucking tell you I'm out of here.
if you're a single guy in
One
college
guy-
at a party with some girls,
trying to
your
flirt.
instinct is to, hey, let's go play catch. You run a dig route. You like,
Yes, absolutely.
Is that how you got Rachel? Hey, you want to play catch?
I said cover 3.
Do you not know the Zodiac? Guys, just bring the whole playbook out. You guys gotta learn this, okay? Got 10 minutes. Just
Block that ground ball.
It's like, it's like almost like a cool, quirky,
No.
cute, funny story, but it's just not.
It's listen, it's a little sociopathic. It's
think?
just a little bit.
Like, are you what if?
Look, have I played catch with a female at a party
what if
before?
you're like, hey, let's go-
sure.
let's
I
go-
think everyone has, right?
Let's go play some.
And not to
I
the
don't
extent
like
of running routes.
I mean, I haven't played catch with a female at a party before.
Just like throw the football around for like a couple
Yeah,
seconds.
if you got a darty, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ! I'm not a crazy person.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a
Because
day
I
party.
imagined,
Day
I
party.
imagined they were like in a dorm,
No, no.
and he was like, "We got to go out to the quad right now.
I think
I got a
that's-
ball
I
with
think
me."
that's what he did,
Yeah, I
yes.
think so too. That's how I like to picture it.
Yes.
and
And
it was
I-
also last week.
Last week.
He was at a
Jim
dorm
Harbaugh.
party.
Yeah, he's got to be. My guess is.
His wife must have like NFL
Phenomenal hands.
That's a
She's always wearing red.
Yeah, his vows were like,
Go
I've never
deep.
met a woman with hands like this.
That's not the only pair of gloves she's wearing. Suddenly.
What? What?
What other pair of gloves is she wearing?
Mike Tyson wants to fight the Paul brothers.
The
So
pair
do
of
I.
gloves.
Next
Nick, I don't. I'm done asking questions about that one.
Mike, what do you think about this one? Mike Tyson wants to fight the Paul brothers.
Johnny?
Please.
So do I. Next topic.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's like
I actually have
Sure he
learned
wants
to
to.
not hate the Paul brothers. I don't know why. I don't like to admit it, and I'm just speaking the truth. I don't mind them anymore.
It had something to do with the integrity of boxing.
What?
That's why he wants to fight them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, when you. Mike Tyson, you're talking about integrity, man. Like, you've got none of it.
what?
What?
Oh.
Mike Tyson's a piece of shit.
Why?
he's not.
What'd he do?
He's a rapist. He's a convicted
Well,
rapist. He went to prison for 2 years for raping someone. He's
really?
Yeah.
He sure did. Yeah.
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 He does the whole
How
like.
the hell does he get all the? I mean, I understand, Mike. The fuck you laughing at, fucking string bean?
I don't know.
We don't have to
Dude,
talk about rape on the show. We've already
I
talked
miss-
about murder. We don't
Yeah.
have to do rape too.
What's
I'm
next?
just bringing it up.
Racketeering?
I'm not listening.
I'm drawing the line of rap.
Come on. there was. I was watching the Holyfield versus Tyson documentary that they made on 30 for 30, and when Tyson was in prison for raping someone, Larry King goes to
Allegedly.
prison. He was
Convicted.
Allegedly.
He was Larry,
Allegedly
Larry,
convicted.
Larry,
Prove it.
Larry King goes to prison and says, "So Mike, when are we gonna see you back in the ring?" While he's sitting in prison for raping someone.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
There
The
was
90s, man, crazy times.
there like certainly in the past there was a massive willingness to turn a blind eye to anything and everything off the field, outside the ring, off the court, whatever. The sport in question is horrific things. Mike Tyson today,
Good guy.
I would
Hey,
choose
he's
in a
almost
fight
alive.
over the Paul brothers.
He did his time.
As
He's
far
a good
as
guy now. He's reformed.
as far as who you'd root for, would you pick the Paul brothers then, Johnny,
I
in
just
a
want
fight?
them both to give each other massive brain damage.
Mike Tyson.
Mike
already
Tyson
has
needs more
massive-
brain damage.
Yes.
He already has massive brain damage.
His
I
hobby
love Mike Tyson.
his hobby is pigeons.
Sick hobby. There's a guy that lives near me that does pigeons as well.
He does pigeons.
Speaking of funny hobbies, I want to get to this last stop before we get to question of the day. 'cause
Florida
we're out
man
of
rents
time.
helicopter to poop on Hollywood sign.
Yes.
Yes.
How is that a hobby?
Great
So
hobby.
this guy rented a helicopter because he wants to poop on the Hollywood sign.
Let's go.
I love it. What's wrong with this?
So
Look at that picture. I should have known.
What the fuck?
This can't be him.
It is. It's like
Well, he rented a helicopter and then spray painted his logo on it.
Yeah, I guess so. MikeBussy.com. I'm kinda
Mike
scared-
Bussy.
Mike Bussy.
Look at this guy, Mike. Mike.
What the fuck is wrong with this? This guy's fucked up.
This is one cool cat.
Sheriff
wait,
Sausage
wait.
County.
Wait, he lives in this house called the Sausage Castle.
Yeah, I think he's
He owns the Sausage Castle.
What is that? It's a sex party venue.
yeah.
What?
I think
he's
this,
some like
Oh.
YouTube or
What?
something.
yeah.
These photos are crazy.
Don't Google him.
Ew, look at this. Look at his stomach, dude.
I can't get enough of this.
Mike Bussy.
Mike.
Okay.
Look at this guy.
We did a TikTok recently where I was asked, "Who's your role model?" and I didn't have a great answer, and I'm glad we're doing this subject
Mike
so I
Bussy.
can find one now. Mike Busey.
Mike Bussy. Welcome to the Sausage Castle.
It's probably
Palm Forest.
Busey, right?
Busey.
It's probably Busey as in Gary.
Is it Gary Busey?
Is this Gary Busey's son?
Let's look it up. Gary Busey's Mike Busey. No.
Look at that.
All right. Nephew.
No.
Okay, makes sense then.
Yeah,
makes
explains
sense.
a lot
Who's
right
Gary
there.
Busey?
He was an
Everything adds
actor,
up.
crazy actor. Got on a motorcycle, got some brain damage.
Kind of
He-
what he's famous for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tom.
He talks like Gary Busey, Amazon Fire TV stick.
He has like kind of a lazy eye.
Yeah.
Talks in acronyms a lot.
Yeah.
Have I seen this
Strictly
guy before?
You probably
acronyms.
have. He's crazy.
What's his name again?
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey. Gary
Was his
Busey.
nephew on the same motorcycle?
Maybe.
I think it's
Oh,
hereditary.
this guy.
Yeah.
That guy's fucking crazy.
He is crazy. Yeah. Well, that's Gary Busey for you.
Nice
And
guy.
Mike Busey. It's not Bussy. It's Busey. Now, the more we learn.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Gary Busey related to the sex freak. All right.
How do you poop on the Hollywood sign? Because let's talk about it. So the sign,
Gotta take wind into factor.
the
It's a
sign
huge
is
thing I
vertical.
consider.
So in
You got-
theory,
It's
Small,
depth.
small margin of error.
yeah, you'd have to be kind of flying at the sign and then drop with some
Oh,
forward
okay,
trajectory,
okay.
right?
How the hell does he not get arrested for that?
Oh, he did get arrested, I'm pretty sure.
Did he do it or did he just rent it and is now telling people, "Hey guys, watch out for some poop on the sign because that's
Yeah.
gonna be me."
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm pretty
just-
sure he did it.
Did he do it?
There was.
I thought I saw
think
something.
There's a picture of it.
Yeah.
What an interesting goal, also.
There's also you can watch the full video. Oh, maybe-
No way.
Yeah, there's a link for the full video. Oh my god.
He sure did, huh?
But
But poop. Oh, he just pooped next to it.
Oh, he missed.
missed. Yeah, there's no way you can hit that. It's a thin sign. Like, you gotta be accurate.
Well, you got to go for the Y, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna poop on the Hollywood sign,
Oh,
what sign?
probably W, because that's
W. It's
the biggest
widest.
letter, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Remember that time it changed to Hollyweed, and then they
Yes.
fucking arrested the guys
That was
for hanging like black banners?
who did that? Was it Steve-O?
No, it was some, I think it was some small
YouTuber.
YouTuber,
was
yeah.
it?
Didn't that girl that's dating Jake Paul do something with the Hollywood sign too?
Hollyweed.
Or was
Like
it
the similar-
Steve,
similar titties
the
up there?
Milk Guys?
Wasn't the Milk Guys? That seems about
Yeah.
right.
The Nelk people? Have you
Nelk
tried?
boys.
Have you had their seltzers yet? The Happy
Yes.
Dads? They're delicious.
Actually, last week in Beverly, I went to their meetup for the release.
Yeah.
I met Bob Menery.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No way.
But they didn't come outside because all like 15 cops came and were about to incite the liquor store for a riot.
Oh, there you go.
So
Makes sense.
they never got to come out. But yeah, met Bob Menery. He's a cool dude. He's
Yeah.
really short.
Yeah, he's very small. Very, very small. But their seltzers are fire.
Yeah, all right. It tastes like
Oh.
any other seltzer.
Oh, I think they're much better.
But they do have more of like a beer kind of vibe. to
Yeah.
it.
I wanted to show you guys this one photo before we get to Nuts' question. You guys see this photo of Jason Kidd from his media day photo?
Oh, I didn't see that.
my god.
You got big?
Not just that. Look at this fit. Look at this shirt. Look
What
at
is
the
that
collar.
called, man?
Yeah, look at the collar.
Why is it called massive?
I don't know. Is this like,
Talking a lot about the 70s today.
uh-huh.
Huh? Big
Yeah,
collars.
he also does not look great.
Do you think he killed someone?
He kind of. I mean, look at those
Maybe
eyes.
you think he's trying to tell us something?
Ugh, he looks like he needs a shit.
Just a weird. What a weird.
He's the Mavericks guy, right?
Well, yeah. Now, why does Jason Kidd look like some random steakhouse head chef? Yeah, I don't know. Weird photo. Weird shirt.
Yeah.
Jason Kidd looks like you just told him a joke that made him uncomfortable.
Yeah, it looks very uncomfortable.
All right. Nut.
All right, so my question of the day today has to do with your future home. Okay, so my question is: would you rather have your dream house wherever you wanted to live in the United States from right now until you're 60, or once you're 60 years old, you can live anywhere in the world in any house you'd like to live in?
The latter.
Say
Now.
that again. I missed it.
Now.
The latter.
So from here, from right now in this moment until you're 60 years old, live anywhere you want in the United States in any home you'd like to live in, or once you're 60, you can live anywhere in the world in any home you
Yeah, I'll take the world for sure. Get me out of this country.
I'd
But
probably,
you got to wait till you're 60?
yeah,
wait
I'd
till
do
you're
You're
here.
gonna wait another 30
Brother,
years. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I both enjoy our caffeine, enjoy our beer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many years I got after 60. I'm 26 and I don't feel lovely.
No, I feel horrible.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I get to like 72. So that's
So
12 years. Out of the
years
country.
to live in Milan or wherever you want to go?
Yeah.
Oh, probably not
Where you
Milan.
Sounds great.
Milan, sure.
Where are you gonna live, Mike?
Milan, I guess.
You guys can live together.
You big fashion guy? Yeah. Yeah. Me and Mike in our 60s living in Milan for Fashion Week.
Nut.
Oh, Fashion Week's next week.
Just talking about the US in
Drinking
general.
seltzers.
What's that?
The U.S. in general,
Yes.
not continental.
So you can live in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
No. We're talking about like.
The contiguous.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Yes.
Okay.
So I can't live in Hawaii. Gotta wait till 60.
The 49 states.
So
So you
Alaska
can't live in
counts.
Alaska either. So you can live in
So
Alaska.
you can live in Alaska. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Wait. Why are we getting rid of Hawaii?
Yeah,
That
this-
seems.
Why are we getting rid of Hawaii?
Yeah, it's a state.
Also, can I not live in D.C. because it's not a state?
Puerto Rico, Guam.
Oh, you guys.
Do territories count?
It's a fact.
Fine, live in Hawaii. God dang it.
Yeah.
I'll still take the world.
I live in Hawaii.
I'm doing now.
living-
I'm doing now. I just
I
don't
think
have
now.
enough years after 60. I just don't.
Not like that, but you're just older. Or you
Yeah.
just don't want to
Like
do as much.
exactly.
I
Like,
wanna
right now.
Right now, and then
I
you
can still
save
get
wanna
drunk
have
on
my
the
fun
beach in
years
the
in the
Amalfi
house that I
Coast when
want.
I'm
Yeah,
60.
And then at 60, you get to sell the house and you can do whatever the hell
San
you want.
Diego.
You sell the house
Oh,
for a
San
bunch of
Diego.
money,
Yep.
and then you go live out of the country.
Yep. Put it in your pockets. Tax evasion.
I've always
Invest
wanted.
it.
I've always wanted like a massive like. I've always wanted
Opposite
like.
answers, but I like them both.
I've always wanted like a massive ranch somewhere, just like a lot of property, just like somewhere like Montana or something, just own
New Hampshire.
bunch of shit.
Yeah, it's called New Hampshire.
Yeah, come on up. We're giving away property up there.
Yeah. Not right now. I want to have a ranch.
Come on up.
I want to have enough money where I can have a ranch and not have to pay to take care of it, and just have the reap the successes of it, and just have it.
A ranch?
Yeah, on a cow.
Boo.
Tolan, who used to work here, had a bunch of cows. One morning,
Hi.
he came in late and he was like, "Oh, like my cows got out," and he had to hire cowboys in the year 2020. Hired cowboys to just come to his house and round up cattle from around Londonderry and bring them back to his house.
We looked this up before.
Did he call you to ask for help?
Yeah, and I was like, "No, what the hell am I gonna do? The cowboys were $1,000 an hour."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's gonna work.
I'm in the wrong profession.
Yeah, come on, it's the Cowboys.
Shit.
But the thing is, you get a call twice a year. So,
Yeah,
how
that's
often your cowboys are just sitting next to the phone in their
Oh,
boots and
here's-
hats. Just,
Come
Come
on.
on, baby. Come on.
today's the day.
Just tossing their spurs. Just like,
The Cowboy station, waiting for that call.
Hello,
spam. Oh.
All right.
No.
howdy, y'all.
That's all we got time for today. Big Nick.
God, I'm gonna shit
Hit us
myself.
with an outro.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We lost Mike. Turn your notifications. We'll be live tomorrow at 5. Shit. We'll be live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Fuck the 5 p.m. shit. I'll be out of here. Not 8 a.m. Eastern time. We will be live. That's a wrap.
Red Sox vlog, 5 o'clock.
Check that out.